Hi guys, so this is going to be kind of a different video in that it's going to be a one-take video as kind of an update because I want to introduce you to Calvin! This is Calvin the kitten.
Hi Calvin!
He's a little camera shy apparently. Hi buddy! So I decided on the name Calvin for him for a few different reasons. One of them of course is Calvin Klein. Not really. So if you want to follow me over here, you can see on our bookshelf over here, I have a bunch of Calvin and Hobbes comic books right over there. Because
Yeah.
I used to read Calvin and Hobbes all the time in middle school. It's probably my favorite comic of all time. And after I got Farley over here,
Beautiful.
I always kind of regretted not naming him Hobbes. Not really like regret, but after you name like a pet, you're always going to be like, oh, that would have been kind of a cute name. And to name Farley Hobbes after Calvin and Hobbes, because Hobbes is a tiger in the book and he's orange, so it would have been a fitting name for Farley. I always regretted it just a little bit. And so I was telling Brennan that, and she was like, well, how about you name this one Calvin? And it was like, that works. And then just after paying attention to his personality traits that he exhibited, where he's very mischievous, we would kind of leave him in the room in there, and he would make all this noise and knock stuff over, and then we'd go in there and he'd just be kind of sitting there, just kind of looking up at you, just similar to how Calvin kind of behaves in the comic books. So that's why I named him Calvin. So this is the newest little family member. He is pretty skittish when it comes to just being approached.
Yeah.
And being
Does not
picked
like
up.
hands coming at him.
Yeah, he's not really showing it right now, but like once he's like in your arms, he will purr nonstop. He will let you flip him on his back and rub his stomach. He will go to sleep in like 10 seconds, and he is just the most adorable kitten in the world.
Sorry, Farley.
Well, right now, at least. Him and Farley are getting along really well, I think. For the most part.
Cautiously. Like, not in a bad way. Like, it was rough at first with a couple hissings, but Farley's actually taking a very cautious approach, which surprised me.
Yeah, absolutely. And even if I like put him down right now, Farley just kind of watches him, lets him do his thing as he kind of walks around.
Did you block the dryer?
I did.
Okay.
I just had to fish him out of the dryer back there because he ran back there and hid. I'm gonna go and take the camera now. Whoop. There you go. You get that one take shakiness. Hi, Farley. How are you accustoming to all of this? And then way back over here, there's little Calvin. I remember doing not really a one take, but a similar kind of video when I brought Farley home.
Oh.
They're sniffing each other. We still have a few days of quarantine left for both of them. Calvin's been in this back bedroom back here.
That's the most I've seen Calvin be submissive.
Yeah.
Usually Calvin will hiss at Farley when he does that, but he just rolled over. Oh my god, you guys witnessed something new for the first time that we all just saw.
Yay. Yeah, so Farley's been the one that's been very kind of relaxed around Calvin, and Calvin has been the one that's been very, I guess, aggressive towards Farley. But ultimately, they've both been handling it really, really well, again, like I said, so I'm kind of excited to see the future of their relationship together. Poor little Calvin. He is so, so playful. I think he's a little bit recluse right now because, again, I kind of just had to take him out of the back of the dryer because he went back there and he got kind of stuck. Calvin! Hi! Poor little guy. Scampering around. Look how tiny he is comparatively to Farley.
Calvin's been really loving the Christmas tree.
Yeah, because it's a good place to hide. Hey, bud. Hey, Calvin. Alright, don't want to make this too unnecessarily long. But this is kind of the the state of things, Brennan, you are still gonna get a dog at some point, so figuring that out and mixing that in with all of this is gonna be pretty interesting, I think, but it's gonna be worth it. We're gonna have a zoo here.
I can't wait.
Yeah, right? And Calvin will eventually get comfortable and accustomed to the apartment as well as he kind of comes into his own. And right now he's 2 months old, and I brought Farley home when he was 3 months old. And I think you said in the last video that you met Farley when he was 3 months old, but you met him when he was 6 months old.
It's been bothering you ever since.
Yeah. But, so just, Calvin is on the very low end of the spectrum of the age of kittens that I've encountered, and just how kind of his social development is very interesting to me. Now they're gonna do this ring around the rosy around the Christmas tree, just kind of staring at each other that they've been doing for kind of a long time, which is good. I think that kind of back and forth is important, because they got to be able to smell each other and see each other. And then we'll put Calvin back in his room, and we'll have Farley smell his blankets and all of that. But it's been about 5 days. I've given Calvin all of his different medicines that he needed after adopting him. So he's doing good. Well, Brennan.
I love when they talk to each other.
I know, they're just kind of chirping. So, do you want to go and end this one take real quick? We're going for a little bit. Well, thank you guys for watching. Just a very, very short update. I just wanted to kind of share his name and why I ended up naming him that. Another top contender was the name Dunkin', like Dunkin' Donuts, because when I adopted him, we were driving home and I passed by Dunkin' Donuts and I was like, what about Dunkin'? And then Brennan was like, that's actually kind of cute. And I was like, oh no, I can't name him after a Dunkin' Donuts.
I had this whole like photo shoot in mind where we just buy a little munchkin box and put him in the munchkin box and take a little photo shoot of him.
But now we can take a photo shoot of him with like Calvin Klein underwear.
Why? Get out of here.
Yeah.
We did not name him after undies.
We did not. Or Scott Calvin from the Santa Claus.
Which would have been a cute Christmas name.
Scott Calvin? Yeah.
Yeah. Scott.
And I'm really, really glad that I adopted him when we did, because I checked the website a little bit ago, and all the other kittens that he was a part of, like the Christmas kittens, they were all adopted. So they went really, really fast. So I snatched him at the right time. Oh, there he goes. Running into the kitchen for salvation. Alright, he's probably going to try to go back behind the dryer again. So,
time for your good job treats.
Oh yeah, we got to reward Farley whenever he does a good job with some treats, because he's just been doing so well.
Here you go.
And I'm so proud of him. Alright, but we will keep you updated as far as the progress of all these animals go. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Hopefully we'll get back into the theme parks super soon. We've both been really busy at work, but it's going to be worth it. Calvin! Hey, bud. What's going on? Where'd you go?
Here.
What? Oh, there he is. Dang it. Okay. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Goodbye.